Hello boys and girls, it's Mr. Giomini. Wanted to come to you with a little bit of review from today's lesson for 11.2. Solving multi-step equations. This really takes the skills that we learned in lesson 11.1 and then also going back to chapter 2, really builds them up, and we have to have that foundation from that chapter 2 and lesson 11.1 to be successful on this chapter, or on this lesson, excuse me. Let's take a look at the first one. I have 15n plus 16 plus 4n equals 130. First thing I notice is I have two like terms. I have 15n's here and I have 4n's here. I want to combine these two. I want to put them together. Now I notice I have 15 here, it's positive. The sign in front of the 4n is a plus. So I'm going to say combining 15n's plus 4n's. I now have 19n's. I've combined these two. I now have 19n's. Plus, I can't forget about this integer here, plus 16 is equal to 130. Now this gets back to a problem we did the other day in class. We want to keep this here because I have these 19n's over here. I want to evaluate for one n, so I'll keep all the 19 and all the n's over here. I need to get rid of the 16. Now the 16 says to add. The opposite of adding is to subtract. I will subtract 16 from both sides. Now the 16s are gone from here. I'm just have those 19 n's over here. That is equal to 130 minus 16. I believe that gives me 114. Okay, that would give me 10. That's 4. Okay, we have 114. Now I need to evaluate for one n. I don't care about 19. I need to get rid of these 19. I'm going to divide both sides by 19. So that way 19 divided by 19 just leaves me that one n over there. That one n. I'm just left with one n. I can't do 114 divided by 19 in my head. I'll come out here and do it long ways. 114 divided by 19. 19 will not go into 1. It will not go into 11. It will go into, let's see, how many times will 19 go into 114? Can I try 8? 8 might be too big because 8 and 7. Can I try 7? Too big. Let's try 6, I guess. 6 times 5 is 54. 5 times 1 is, or 6 times 1, excuse me, is 6 plus 5. Look at that, it gives me exactly 114. We know that n now is equal to 6. If I were to substitute it back in, I'd have 15 times 6 plus 16 plus 4 times 6 would hopefully equal 130. 15 times 6 gives me 90 plus 16 plus 24, or 6 times 4 is 24. Let's see, these two together, I'm going to go 90 plus 16 plus 24 gives me 40. 90 plus 40 gives me 130. That's how I could solve that one. Okay, if I look at another one right here, I have an h minus 48 plus 17h equals 42. So I have an h plus another 17 h's. I now have 18 h's minus the 48 is equal to 42. I will now get rid, because I want these h's over here. I want to keep all my h's to the left side of the equation. Let's get rid of that 48. It says to subtract 48. Well, the opposite of subtracting is to add, so add 48 to both sides. Add 48 to both sides. I go 48 plus 42. I think that gives me 90, because 8 plus 2 is 10. 4 and 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. This is gone. Now if 18 h's is equal to 90, remember I want to evaluate for 1 h. I'll get rid of that. Divide both sides by 18. H is equal to 90 divided by 18. Let's try 5. 5 times 8 is 40. We'll have 4 up here. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4. 90. Excuse me as I yawn. So H does indeed equal 5. If I were to substitute that back in, that says 5 minus 48 plus 17 times 5. Well, 5 minus 48 would give me 43, and that'd be a negative 43, plus 17 times 5. That would give me what, 85, I think? Yep, and I take away, because the signs are opposites, and I'm adding them, so instead of adding, I'll subtract. 85 minus 43 is 42, and it's a positive 42. So yes, indeed, H would equal 5. Hope this helps you out. Take care.